Alright, what's up YouTube? So, I wasn't planning on making a video. I just had some parts show up today and I went by on the way home on my lunch break and got them from the house. LS Fest starts here in Bowling Green tomorrow, so I'd like to get them on the Corvette. Before then, I just so happened to have this GoPro in the passenger seat of my car I forgot about from the Summer Nights cruise a couple weeks ago. I've got like 14 minutes of film time left on this memory card, the only one I've got with me. So I'm gonna throw some clips together, record a couple things of putting on C6 wide body side skirts onto the now wide body C5 and an eBay, if I have time to get to it, an eBay C6 ZR1 front lip, which is a piece of garbage. It's polypropylene, comes in 3 pieces, really hard brittle plastic. Not what was advertised at all, but whatever, it was $100. Maybe I'll get some money back from complaining, I don't know. And then that's if I have time, because I want to do the C6 ZR1 side skirts, the wide body side skirts, and these jacking pucks. They're bolt-in permanent pucks, also from eBay for like $40. So I'm gonna go through just a little how-to from a body man's perspective. I know a lot of C5 guys have done these wide body C6 skirts. A lot of them had issues lining up with the body lines, the curves. It's just a tiny bit different between the two cars. That's what I've got a heat gun for, and I'm used to fitting parts that don't fit right from the cheap Kappa aftermarket crap we get here every day putting cars together. So I'm just going to cut it off now, but anything I run into out of the ordinary, I'm going to cut in, video it, and put it all together for you guys. Alright, so I've only made it to about right here so far, halfway on the door. First off, these self-tappers that these things come with, these self-tapping screws, little Phillips head screws, are garbage. I don't know if you can see that, but this is not a permanent solution. Do not use these for more than mocking up. I'll probably run them tonight, and tomorrow if I have time after work, or next weekend, I'll pull them out and either install some rib nuts or just use straight rivets and put it on. I'll probably paint these gloss black first, but these are junk. Be very careful. In this SMC, it's a rocker, even using something as simple as a little impact driver. If you over torque these, I mean very careful. As soon as it clicks stop, if you over torque them, it'll just go right through the fiberglass, and then you have nothing to pull onto and it'll be loose. I've done it myself a couple times, not right now, but before in other body parts. So it does not line up that well. As you can see right here, I'm having to hold it. So far I haven't had to use heat. I might when I get up here to the fender, but so far up to the door, you can see I can just simply turn it and put it where I want it. And it's advertised as ABS plastic. It's not ABS plastic. Like I said, it's just like that front lip. It's polypropylene or something. A real brittle, hard plastic. They're likely to break when I bought them out on a speed bump or something, but they were $80, so I don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll come back if I have any other issues you guys should know about. All right, so I want to show you the installation of these jacking pucks real quick, because I've got to get one on the car to finish getting this side skirt on here. It's too low. Obviously, I've got the rear end jacked up, and right now I have those cheap eBay underglows I bought for ponies and the Smokies under there. This one's already broke from using the jack at home and damaged it, but whatever, they're $18. But to be able to get a jack under this side now, I'm going to have to put a puck under there. So I'm going to show you how to install these real quick. I'm not going through setting it up. It's basic. You know, you've got your puck, you've got 2 Allen bolts, and you've got your block. I don't have an Allen key, so I'm actually using a Torx socket that fit. I think it's a T20. It looks T25 probably. It looks like. Anyways, Allen keys go down in the recess holes for your Allen bolts. Block goes on the back end. Let me see if I can see. It's kind of dark under here, so hopefully you can see what I'm seeing. All right, yeah, there you go. Okay, so put your fingers on the bolts. Keep them very loose. They're just barely threaded in. Keep them to hold them in place. All right, I'm going to put it up into the towing point and
once it's in there snug, let me get this cheap eBay broken underglow out of the way. Once it's in there snug, it goes flush. Just turn it, 90 degrees, so that's not going to fall out. And now I'm just going to zip these bolts up in here and tighten it up. Oh, that's reverse. Alright. Maybe we should actually tighten them then, huh? Alright. Good and snug, and this is why you don't use a torque socket on an Allen bolt when you don't have an Allen bolt, because you gotta fight it out. But I don't plan on taking these out anytime in the near future, so that's fine. I didn't strip the head out by doing that either. And it's 2 in. Oh, come on, you little ass clown. There you go. And there you have it, folks. Jacking point up in there tight with my broken cheap eBay Fast and Furious hot pink light. Yeah. Seems decent quality, anodized aluminum. We'll see how they work here in a minute. Of course, the only floor jack I have here is the shop jack, which has a huge head on it. But we'll see what happens. Okay, something I just learned the hard way before my battery on this goes dead. I gotta charge it real quick. But I was in a hurry, so I didn't do it. Your mud guards for your rear wheels and your quarter panel, make sure you put those up next to the side skirt and fit them up before you install the side skirt. Notice they have a body line. Well, when that body line meets my car now, look at that gap. I started the side skirt too far down the body. It's fine. The bottom of my rocker is beat to hell anyways, so I don't mind drilling a couple extra holes, but I'm gonna have to loosen this up from there down to probably about right there, halfway down the door, move it up to meet that. So on the passenger side, I'll make sure that I don't screw that up the same way, but yeah, don't do what I did here. So just real quick, because I ran out of time and I had to lock up the place and I had to go, so all I got done, I did get the pucks installed easy. I got the side skirts installed. I'll let you see it right here. It's kind of hard to see in the dark. I'm working off this giant light up here, but that angle, and then from up here this angle, you can see them. Now they're not all the way on yet. They're just a few self tappers holding this side on, and the only thing holding the mud guard on is I've got one self tapper up here and one down there holding them two together. I'll finish up tomorrow, get it all tightened up, buttoned up nice with rivets probably. I did run heat along this side, not at a specific point, but all the way down it as I was installing it. I would go probably 2 screws in their mounting points, and then I'd run the heat gun on the highest setting through the next 3 or 4. Then I would do 2 more, run it down 3 or 4, 2 more. That way it just made it slightly more malleable and helped it contour to the shape a little bit better, because I noticed that even though it fit the shape of the other side really well, because that plastic is hard and kind of brittle, it was starting to pull the self tappers out of the fiberglass, the SMC, pull it straight out with some fibers, which is why I for sure have to rivet that side now. This side hasn't done that. It's actually settled in there nice. Actually, I see one spot, because I only put a couple in here. You can kind of see, maybe, I can see about 1 thread on the screw there. Otherwise, I'm happy with the outcome for 84, 85 bucks. And I will put a link below. I'll put a link in the description to the jacking pucks that I use, the bolt-in jacking pucks that are pretty nice. The side skirts and the C6 ZR1 lip, which obviously won't help if you've got a regular C5 and you don't have a C6 front end on your C5, but I didn't get time to put that on tonight, so that'll have to go tomorrow after work before I get out in town for the LS Fest shenanigans. But that is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, broken hearts, like and subscribe, and I will keep trying to make as much stuff for any of you Corvette fans as I can. See you guys later.